Well, first of all, we want to stress that there are no active cases of coronavirus within Cattaraugus County at this point in time. What we are doing is trying to do a preventative state of emergency increasingly. We have cases in Erie County, we have cases now in Allegheny County, so we were putting in place a number of items that were preventative in nature, and particularly it allowed by some of the parameters set by the governor, it allowed local school district superintendents to be able to address opening or closing of their respective school districts.
So what is the biggest thing that you want to tell residents of the county right now in this stage of the pandemic?
At this stage, we are on top of everything that is going on. We're clearly monitoring everything that is going on in the county, and we are taking any measure that may fold out as is coming out in the governor's daily conferences.
What do you anticipate going forward here in Cattaraugus County? Do you anticipate following the governor's lead, or is the county going to take their own proactive steps?
We are certainly following the lead from the governor's office, the state health department, but also the Centers for Governmental or CDC recommendations also. So we're taking all of those into consideration. We're monitoring them daily and attempting to adjust our operations to be able to accommodate each one of those.
And I know we've talked in the past with leaders from this county and from other rural sections of Western New York where the Amish population sometimes doesn't necessarily get vaccinated for things, and they have their own life and their own way of doing things. Has the county come up with a plan to try to address their health as we move forward through this?
Absolutely. We're concerned about the health of everybody within Cattaraugus County. We do have abilities to reach out to the Amish population and are in the process of doing that. So we're engaging the bishops within the county to be able to work with them in terms of addressing the issues that may surface.
Certainly. So then, do you have a plan with your health departments to try to get people tested here?
We, like everybody else within the state, are having problems with the number of tests that are available. Increasingly, what's happening statewide is that the number of tests are beginning to become available. As those tests become available, you know, we are increasing the level of testing that we're doing.
And I see over, nationally and even here at local stores where people are going out and buying supplies and things like that. What's your word as the leader of the government here to citizens who are trying to stock up on things in anticipation of not being able to go out?
Well, again, what you need to do is be able to have enough for your needs. What we're looking at is probably a 2-week period or so, so make sure that you have what you need for that 2-week period, but certainly there's really not any need to massively stockpile items that are in excess maybe of that need, because what's happening is that there's people that may need that is no longer available.
In Chautauqua County, they have some people under a precautionary quarantine. Do you have anything like that here?
We do have precautionary quarantines, and we do have individuals under mandatory quarantines.
Oh, you do? Do you know how many?
We have about 8 or 9 under mandatory, and I think 4 under precautionary.
And then I would imagine once the tests are available, those people would be issued them?
Yes. Yes. Well, if you're in mandatory quarantine, you're by definition given a test. So we're awaiting the test results. Again, we have nobody that is tested positive in Cattaraugus County at this time.